Sponsored by rxcardclub.com. Get a free prescription drug card and save up to 85% on prescription drugs. rxcardclub.com. UAB has turned it around through the years. It was always whispered that pressure came from the University of Alabama Board of Trustees to shut down the Alabama-Birmingham football program after the 2014 season. UAB President Ray L once claimed it was to save money. Within weeks, a massive fundraising campaign began, and although it took 2 years of tireless work, the Blazers returned to the field in 2017. UAB, Arkansas opponent on Saturday, had hired Bill Clark for the 2014 season. The guy with 1 year of head coaching experience on the college level, and 18 on the high school level, went 6-6, which included a 45-17 loss to the Razorbacks. With a plan underway to bring Blazer football back to life, Clark was retained along with a couple of assistants. He was given a year's notice to get ready for play. What was about to happen was a miracle in Birmingham. Clark and company quickly found recruiting was almost impossible. Who wanted to spend their career resurrecting a program that had never been better than mediocre? Clark and his staff were magicians. They hit the lonesome road of junior colleges and players overlooked by bigger programs, and they worked their behinds off. With zero expectations and almost no hope, they made it work. They opened 2017 with an expected loss at Ball State, beat Coastal Carolina at home, and then fell at North Texas. Then they ran out of the shadow of doubt and finished the season with 7 wins and 3 losses. The 8-4 record was good enough to get them in the Bahamas Bowl, the program's second postseason action ever. The next season the Blazers were 11-3, Conference USA champions, and beat Northern Illinois in the Boca Raton Bowl. It is doubtful Alabama Crimson Tide or Auburn Tiger fans were concerned, and they shouldn't have been. This was success on the mid-major level. It was heady stuff in Birmingham. In 2019 the Blazers were 9-5, played in the conference championship game before falling to number 20 Appalachian State in the New Orleans Bowl. For the COVID-shortened 2020 season, UAB was 6-3 and was scheduled to play South Carolina in the Gasparilla Bowl before it was cancelled. In 2021 the Blazers went 9-4 and shocked the world of college football with a 31-28 win over number 13 Brigham Young in the Independence Bowl. In 6 seasons at UAB, Clark was 49-26 and 60-30 overall as a head coach, including an 11-4 record at Jacksonville State. At the time he was 53, and major programs should have been knocking his door down, but he announced he was retiring. A back injury he suffered during college had caught up with him. An injury probably similar to what is going on with Arkansas head coach Sam Pittman, who has started limping slightly. A lot of football played in high school and college is paid for when a player gets in his 50s and 60s. Clark as Joe in the Jacksonville State radio broadcast for 2 games this season. He'll be working with Eli Gold, a legendary sports announcer who was the Alabama Crimson Tide voice for 35 seasons.